Alright, so unique to Mega Man 3, we now have to revisit 4 of the past stages and battle question marks. Well, we'll battle someone. I'm sure it's better than punctuation marks. So we'll go back to Gemini Man stage first, and you'll notice that things have changed a little bit since we were last here. We now have these ground little spider enemies. Those guys are back, but now they're shooting blue flames. And the level design is a bit different. You'll notice a lot more differences coming up. So Spark Shock, let's demonstrate its uselessness. It does not damage the enemy. You can still take damage from the enemy. You cannot spark another guy. You can't switch weapons. I'm having problems. Shadow Blade, fix my problems. Oh, I had some really cool dodging going on until I equipped Shadow Blade. So let's go back to Magnet Missile. You can end up using a lot of Magnet Missile getting through here, but it's safe. I like the special weapons. And, whoa. I want that. I want that. Alright, and you'll see these guys are back. So we can grind for any power-ups that you might need, like filling up the Magnet Missile. Or the Spark. So the Spark, as I was attempting to explain it, it freezes an enemy. You can't damage that enemy. If another enemy enters that little spark field, it'll push the other one out. Against these guys, you don't need to spend all day doing this, Mega Man, do you? Apparently I do. This can be fun just to shoot these guys. I enjoy it anyways. I also enjoy not running into them. Take the upper path there and you can shoot that guy. And we're at the boss already. So let's see who we got. It's Flashman. Once again, I'll prove he's weak to everything. As he is weak to Needle and Gemini Laser. We are weak to him landing on us. So just land more needles on him before he lands on you too much, and you'll take him out. And these guys are kind of nice here. They'll keep spawning from the crack in the ceiling. You can refill your energy on them if you'd like. And now we need Rush Marine. This is a required Rush Marine spot. It's also a required dodging spot. And this is not the kind of party I want to be invited to. Good job, Magnet Missile. For that, we'll go to Gemini Laser and do something cool with it. Snakes versus spiders. Who will win? Apparently not me, as I lose the health power-ups. Again, not me. Oh. Hey, I won. Hey, I really won. And now I'm not. Okay, that's enough of that silliness. That room looks way more complicated than it is. Gee, I wonder which Mega Man 2 boss we'll be fighting now. Something that's probably weak to Spark Shock. Would Bubbles really be weak to electricity? I mean, these guys haven't been following the Pokemon type chart the most accurately. Oh, how about that? It does work. And I dodged Bubble Man better than I did in Mega Man 2. Wonderful. Do be mindful of the spikes on the ceiling there. Alright, let's go to another guy. Needle Man. I liked his stage before. Plus, I just want to point out those things we saw in the first part of Needle Man. You'll be seeing that there are mini-bosses here. Once again, those needle hedgehogs go down really quickly with the Gemini laser. If you don't kill them right away, they'll start throwing needles, and then your laser will just hit the needles, and that won't be any good. Kind of like that. It wasn't any good. Here we have some forced utility usage. I like that, and I kind of don't, because if you run into some problems, aka you start dying off, do I need that one up? No, I really don't. You'll be forced to grind on the enemies to refill your weapon energy, and now it's time to show off Rush Jet. We'll be doing that a lot. Now, Rush Jet, this is the good Rush Jet, who disappears if you don't use him. If you jump while you're riding him, notice how it's not using up weapon energy. So, when you're riding Rush Jet, just jump as much as you can. Try not to jump into stuff, you know. And you can really conserve on the rush weapons energy, and meanwhile we will fight Airman, who's also weak to Spark Shock. Yay for Spark Shock being useful. And just take him down basically with the same strategy we had in Mega Man 2. Only he does a ton of damage if you get hit by him. I'm gonna save that. Just in case. What special weapons do I want to use? Any of them seem good. And here we have some forced Rush Jet usage. Do be mindful to not switch to your special weapons while you're on Rush Jet. You will just end up falling into a pit. Oh! I also need to be mindful to not take a ton of damage. Oh, now this game's just taunting me. Hey, Rush, get back here. Well, I exploded. That was useless to leave that there. Well, we should have enough to make it through. Enough Rush Jet energy, that is. Especially if we're utilizing the hopping trick. And utilizing the stuff we left. Mega Man still hasn't learned how to dodge, but he has learned how to pick up falling power-ups. I guess he got kind of tired of being taunted by those, as much as I was. And yeah, let's refill the Rush Jet. Alright, Gemini laser. I appreciate when you fire. And now we're going to fight giant Natars. Those can go be taken down with the needle cannon or the shadow blade. Hey, what are you doing? Flying above me? That's a new trick. Good job, shadow blade. And shadow blade is useful on those cannons. We want to take those guys out quickly as well. And Shadow Blade is also useful on those guys. What's not useful? What's not useful? He's shooting his things. We'll just avoid him. You don't need to destroy every enemy. And let's see who we're battling this time. It's Crashman. A guy carrying bombs. That sounds like a problem. How do we solve our problems? By punching them in the face. Just make sure you get really close to him and punch him in the face 4 times and he explodes. Wonderful. Alright, next we'll check out, well, these other 2 stages.